Alright, time for some more running mod. So I spent some time off stream and I planned this first fight that we have. We have I think 6 fights until CRR. Let me double check. We actually have this open. So we have triathlete, we have 2 triathletes, 3, 4, 5, 6. All triathletes, interesting. Okay. So we have 6 fights until CRR. I came up with a pretty good plan. It's not solidified for CRR yet, but we're gonna try to see if we can get through CRR today. That's at least what the plan is. I don't know, it depends on how well I'm playing, but that's at least what the plan is. So, not going to really spoil much of the first fight because I had already planned it. It's a 4-mon line. I haven't really thought about subs yet, which I guess I'll just do real quick. But I'm fairly confident I just created a nice 4-mon line for this first fight. Just trying to see if I miss anything real quick. Nah, I'm not missing anything, I don't think. I really don't even need another mon for this line, I don't think. We'll take 2 extra mons just in case, but these guys should never be showing up unless I severely miss something. Okay. So this guy's got to be pre-damaged. We have to remember that. Pre-damage the Pidgeot. If I forget that, then it's really bad. That's the most important thing, not even the item. We're just going to get rid of the item because there's really no point to have it, so just give him the citrus. We don't need this Persian berry as far as I've calced, but just in case some wonky ass shit happened. Literally, I'm just putting these citrus on in case, like, I somehow miss something. Okay. So very important to poison Pidgeot. Down to 96. This will all make sense when we get into the fight. Hold on, let me check out something real quick. One sec, guys, hold on. Sorry, one sec. Okay. Let's focus up real quick. missing anything. So 96. This guy's good. This guy, always good. And then this guy, always good. Alright, let's bring in the sets real quick. I'm just taking a little bit of extra time on this first fight because it's just a warm-up fight. Okay. Should be up to this fight. If I plan the wrong fight, oops. Be kind of awkward. I believe it's this person. Okay. So, let's not do speed up anymore. Turn 1, we have our Pidgeot. This thing just outspeeds it, always kills this thing with dual wing beat. Nothing crazy here. We are pre-damaged to exactly 96. This is so that the Arena Trap Dugtrio in the back will always see a kill with exactly Stone Edge. Now, usually the trick with Arena Trap is you can't switch out unless you have a Shed's tail, you're a Ghost type, or if you are a Flying type for Arena Trap. I'm not sure about the Ghost type, I'm pretty sure though. But this guy's always clicking Stone Edge as it sees a fast kill. So we can switch into our Shell Armor crabs right here, and we should always be good. Now we went a Person Berry because I'm like 99.9% sure this king can only click Stone Edge, but I don't need another item on this thing. So in case for some weird reason it went for a Swagger, the misses literally doesn't matter. But in case it went for Swagger, we had a option. Now we always outspeed and kill, or we don't outspeed, but we have priority Aqua Jet that will always kill this thing. It was really close. My IVs are for this guy is 5 for HP and 4 for defense. So literally max roll Stone Edge crit into max, or not crit, max roll Stone Edge into max roll Earthquake would always kill me. But since I have Aqua Jet, I never have to worry about that. This is Magneton here. This thing is only ever seeing fast kill Thunderbolt right here, which it's always going to click. It's never going to click Screech. Not that it really matters. We switch into our Seismitoad right here, who takes on the Thunderbolt for free. And no matter what he clicks here, he's cooked, because right here we just click Earth Power. This doesn't do anything to us. Even a critical hit. He's really trying over here. Now the gimmick of this fight is initially this Ninja that comes in. It has Infiltrator and it has Choice Band, so it can always just try to hit you with these hard U-turns and keep on switching around your team. We baited this in last, we never had to worry about any of this. Now, U-turn can fry me, especially since we got that, but we have Infernape here who tanks this and takes literally nothing. He's just going to shrug it off. And we can just overheat and kill. There's really no reason to click Fake Out, because overheat just always kills. Alright, good first fight on. I like easy fights to warm up with. Alright, hopefully the new headset. I didn't look at the mod to see if my headset was nice, but hopefully it is. Turn back on the music. 5 more fights till CRR. I haven't looked at this next fight yet. I've done all these fights before in a previous attempt, but haven't done it yet for this, so. What I remember the biggest trick to this thing is A, don't let the Sharpedo get out of hand with all of its speed boost, and B, this thing has Defiant, this Braviary in the back, so make sure to keep that in mind. Dang, Seismitoad speed ties this guy. keep out the guys in the back though, because those are the real difficult parts of the fight. Are these guys back here? Like if I can get this thing to always see a kill with dual wing beat, you're always good on this thing. So realistically, I could have Amphi look at this potentially if I can get it in on a dual wing beat. What about the Sharpedo? Ludi is always doing good against this thing. Can come in on anything. We prefer not a Psychic Fangs. We can always bait out Hydro Pump if we needed to, if it was this guy with bringing this guy as backup. This guy we would always want to bait out dual wing beat, I would assume. Yeah, so we bait out the dual wing beat, then we can always come in on this guy and fry his ass. Maybe not though. It does have a citrus, which is a problem. We always have Togi that, as long as it's not close combat, we can always do pretty good. And if it was close combat, Infernape's never dead to crit or anything. So we can always just fake out and overheat in this shit. So who's taking on this first guy? Also, this guy would be... Is this Seismitoad? I mean, I can always just play into Mudshot this thing. So I'm always taking one hit from either Play Rough or Crunch. Who would that be baiting out? Probably be baiting out this guy for return. Return would be highest damage from this guy. Who can take the return? I mean, as long as it isn't close combat, we can always go into Togi real quick. We can fake out into U-turn, into Ape. Always kill this thing. Dog's going a little crazy right now. Yeah, so we take 12% from return. Fake out would be 25%. U-turn would be like 37%. You probably just kill this thing with overheat at this point. You would not want to click fake out because of the citrus berry in the back. And if somehow you had this guy really low, you would probably just bring in your Shell Armormon. This guy just always gets fried by Ludi. You can bring this guy as like a switch in case you need to. So how would the fight actually play out? Alright, hold on, let me take off this picture. I just realized I muted the entire time. Hold on a second. Alright, cool. This new headset, I'm still getting used to it, but... Alright. So... Do we really care about this guy clicking agility? He's never going to because we're slower, I think. Let me just see. If it's slower, so... And it calcs speed ties as always faster. But anyways, this guy would be clicking Mudshot into Mudshot on this thing. Should always be bringing in the Braviary for exactly return. On the return, you would switch to Togi. If it was random move, we can always go to Kingler, and no matter what, we'd be able to bait out return, I would assume, because we go with Citrus Berry. And this guy, you would always go into Togi, fake out, into U-turn, go into this guy. If he starts using dual wing beat, which he might start using, because if he would only do that if he sees agility. Is he faster at +1? He is. So he actually could agility, which would be a problem. But no, he would always... Hold on. He would always... No, because he sees a kill with close combat, so he'd always be clicking close combat. At the -1 special defense, we always just kill anyways. This guy should always just be safe. Alright, it's looking pretty good. Okay, you're right here, and this guy. Oh, what items do I want? So for this guy, I'm going to be faster after the first one. So we just always go with Citrus Berry, I would assume. This guy's only here in case this guy was using Psychic Fangs to bait out exactly that, so probably just a Citrus Berry on you. Togi, also just a Citrus Berry, I would assume. Ape, Citrus, Ludi. I don't ever see how this thing could be Ice Beam, but this thing could never click Ice Beam. You just always go Citrus. And same with this guy. Okay. Music off. Oh, I wasn't showing the right screen. Whoops. Alright. You have the right team, right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, so turn 1, we are speed tied. It doesn't really matter. This guy's gonna be either going for play rough or crunch. We don't really care. Intimidate doesn't matter because we are using special moves. We're going to mud shot turn 1. That's fine. This makes it so he's always slower. That crit doesn't matter. And we always click mud shot right here and kill. This should be baiting out return. Only return, I believe, from this guy. Let me see. Yeah, only ever return from the Braviary. Because close combat, and they don't see kills. 72 and 70 are the most it can see. So, should be able to go into Togi for free on this. Get some chip on this thing. Ow. Why does that feel like so fucking much? Alright, so we can always click fake out on this thing. And this thing's always seeing a kill with exactly close combat, so we should be able to U-turn. Perfect. We switch into Ape on this close combat, who is never dead to a crit. And we always outspeed and kill this thing with Overheat. No, we do not want to fake out, even though it doesn't really matter, because Um, Overheat now just always Okos this thing. Alright, so this thing's either clicking Psychic Fangs or Hydro Pump into my 8 right here. So we're gonna switch, and on either of them, we can always freely switch into Mr. Krabs, I believe. We'll either bait out Hydro Pump or Dark Pulse, which is... we'd rather not see Dark Pulse, but now that I think about it, this guy could infinitely flinch me. Now he's not going to be clicking Dark Pulse, so that's fine. So we can switch into Mr. Krabs right here on this first guy. That's the preferred option, I believe. Maybe not. Okay, so we're at 63 right now. This guy's only ever clicking exactly Dark Pulse. We switch freely into Panda. Perfect. Now he's clicking always exactly into my Panda. Hydro Pump. So now we can get the free switch into Ludi. Alright. There's no reason to even fake out or anything, because Psychic Fangs does its thing and we always just Mega Drain and kill. Perfect. Okay. It's 2 fights down, 4 more to go. Just go to the bathroom real quick. Right back. Alright, I am back. So, oh, I didn't have the music playing, whoops. Let's take a look at the next fight. 4 more fights till CRR. So, we have a... Make sure to change over the screen this time. Absol with Focus Sash. It says Super Luck, so I'm assuming it just hits more often, crits more often. Yeah. And that notably has counter. And then this thing has competitive, so if you lower its stats, it's going to get a special attack boost. How does Ape say? What does Ape say to this thing? Ape just says, fake out into Sky or uppercut always kills. What about this guy? This guy will always be clicking Psychic. Black Glasses Dark Pulse doesn't kill, but we can always 2-way KO this thing. But we want to go Cherry Berry, because this guy's going to be clicking Thunderbolt. So we can hit it, and if we get paralyzed... We have so many different mons I can just take this on, just who's the best. My other Dark type, or yeah, was Bullet Punch at that point. Say Cherry Berry. Seismitoad can always come in and just fry his ass, like, this should be good. What is Seismitoad baiting? He's baiting out Psychic, so I can't even like get flinched or anything. Togi's always just a good mon to have. I'm not really missing anything on this thing, right? I don't think so. Put a bunch of cherry berries on. Perfect. Okay. It's looking pretty good. Music off. Not this guy, not this guy. It's the guy down here. Alright, Ape's leading. Should be good. Alright, so turn 1, this thing has a Focus Sash. It's going to be an Absol. It's usually a Nightmare because this thing has knockoff, it has counter, it has close combat. That's all fine and good, but we have an Ape. And this thing can break its Focus Sash by clicking Fake Out. And then we always kill with exactly Sky Uppercut. This is always going to be baiting out Psychic from the Meowstick in the back. Nothing else. We can switch to our Houndoom on the Psychic. Perfect. We're going to always click Dark Pulse. If this thing doesn't paralyze, we're easy. If it paralyzes, okay. GG on this fight. Let's fine. It's only ever gonna kill on a crit, but doesn't really matter. You have a cherry berry in case this thing does paralyze, and we are good. Okay. Save our game. It's 3 fights down, 3 more to go till CRR. Turn back on the music. Switch over screen this time. So we have Triathlete Benjamin next. What's like the trick with this one? It does have a Flame Orb, Guts, Eradicate. This thing could be a nightmare. Flying Gem, probably Acrobatics 4. Super Luck on this thing with Focus Energy and Night Slash for crits. And this is probably a really annoying guy. So we can go this guy right here, who I'm gonna have to get hidden power on this guy, but I can't get it right now, unfortunately. And right here, we can probably just go pre-poison even on this guy and just spam out. We could just probably spam out stuff, spam brick breaks. What would I be baiting? Because I'd be pretty low. Be pretty much baiting dual wing beat from this guy. Be able to fake out and get out Night Slash always from this thing, where we can go into our ape and just do some shit with this thing. What would that be baiting out? So if I don't click overheat, I can get a chain kill. So I have to get this guy kind of low. So on the fake out right here, he's gonna be most likely critting with Night Slash. We can always switch back to this guy, back and forth. I would assume. Yeah, this guy even takes less. But no, I'll be pretty low, so you would want to go this guy on the Night Slash. Then on the dual wing beat, just go back to Togi real quick. But you always want to make sure to kill this thing always with Ape. It's very important. Because Ape can set up for the... Well, oh no, because it would always be baiting out this guy. This guy with healthy... As long as he's healthy, I can always come in, fake out into killing him. Should always be able to. So who do I want taking this guy on? So killing this thing with Ape is probably fine then. Because we'd be showing kill on this thing. This thing would always be seeing a guaranteed kill with Acrobatics. Which we just go into... Oh no, because this thing would see a kill with Seed Bomb then. Glocktillery. Problem is, this thing sees a... It's gonna kill me with Seed Bomb. If I can go to Togi, I could always get a nuzzle on this thing. But Togi's baiting out random move from this thing is the problem. This guy's kind of a demon. And the acrobatics only get stronger because of Flying Gem. Just to try to slow this thing down. could probably just get a para on this thing. Problem is then Tokyo is the only one that could stay in on this thing, I would assume. So his boosted acrobatics gonna fucking hurt. Well, I guess also Ampharos could come in, but if he sword stances, kind of getting fried. This jump off's kind of tough. Alright, so let's think about the fight from the beginning. So this guy, we're gonna come in. I think we just come in with a cherry berry. This is gonna be super incentivized to use screens here. Yeah, we just come in with the cherry berry and spam brick break on this thing. It's gonna be baiting out probably dual wing beat from this guy. On the dual wing beat, we go to unless we just want Togi taking this thing kind of on. Because I can get para, and then I can get Iron Head flinch chances on this thing. And that'll always be the safest. Against this guy, we always switch in our ape, I assume? Just in case. What's Pidgeotto doing? So on non-guts, sorry, whoops. When he's healthy, we don't want this guy really using Stomping Tantrum, or even Stomping Tantrum is fine, because max crit can do is 80 to me. So that's 80 plus his quick attack when he is burned. That shit actually fucking hurts, plus 49. 129, but if he crit me with the Stomping Tantrum, we'd always have the Citrus Berry, so we'd always be fine. Off of non-crits, Stomping Tantrum while he's healthy, let me think. So max he can do is 54. Plus, when he is burned, quick attack, max can not kill me. So I should always be fine, as long as I put a Citrus Berry on him. For the Unpheasant, I think we want to go Ampharos. Just go a Citrus Berry. And if I need like emergency Mon, who would that be? This guy in the back. Yeah, it's kind of the problem. I guess Pidgeotto or Pidgeot. Okay. So this guy we always go eat Cherry Berry. So we're just gonna spam Brick Break, I would assume, on Togi. We want to be as healthy as possible. Oh no, we need a Chesto Berry. I guess I just need a mon that can always tank this, which I guess would be... Actually, Krabby's probably better against this thing. Bringing Krabby over Pidgeot. Put a Chesto Berry on you. Put a Citrus Berry on you. Houndoom, why are you coming again? I guess in case I needed it for this guy's backup, could he also be... I guess he would just be kind of backup, so... Citrus on you. What am I going on, Ampharos? Because you're taking on this guy. Citrus. Okay, so Cherry, Chesto, Citrus, 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 Chesto. Should always be good. Okay, so let's turn off the music. Here. Look at this guy. Okay. Let's not get infinitely parried, and because he has the first click nuzzle and shit, like there's so little of a chance this goes wrong. Alright, so let's click Brick Break here on this first turn. Okay, perfect. Should be good. That's fine. Should always be exactly dual wing beat from Unpheasant. It's always seeing a kill. Perfect. Switch into our Ampharos right here. Static doesn't really matter if it hits. And we always kill this thing with Discharge. Alright. This should be beating out, it's gonna be beating out Stomping Tantrum from Eradicate. Alright, I did the math, so right now he's gonna be healthy. He's gonna always be clicking Stomping Tantrum here. We switch into our Ape on this. Fine. He's gonna have Guts now. And he's always gonna be clicking Quick Attack. Most of Quick Attack Crit can do is 49. We just click Sky Uppercut and always kill this thing. Perfect. That was always safe because we have the Citrus Berry. Okay. Now this guy is always seeing a kill with Acrobatics. He's always gonna click the fast kill with Acrobatics. We switch into Togi here. Now I just realized this is a lot safer because now we could always be clicking Seed Bomb. But right here we are going to click Fake Out. And then we are going to click Nuzzle right here. That's the best option. Should always be one here. We should be able to click Iron Head into Iron Head. Alright, crit just makes it one turn less and we don't have to waste a Chesto Berry. Okay, 2 more fights. Okay. Was I on the right screen? I don't think no, I was. Cool. Alright, triathlete Jacob time. Alright, so let's take a look at this. Floatzel is fucking fast. I think this thing is faster than everything I have. Well, it looks like my Ampharos can always kill this thing. I would be on... actually Ludi's just a little bit better, I would assume. With a Miracle Seed, can I always... I can always 2-tap this thing then. Where I can hit it. I'll be getting hit by a Focus Blast. Whatever. This should always be baiting out Bounce from the Sawsbuck. And if it's baiting out Bounce, we can go to our because then we would be proccing its Power Herb on that first turn, where we can go to Togedemaru, fake out, then he's always clicking Jump Kick. Who wants to take on the Jump Kick? I mean, I should be able to just go into, I just gotta make sure that he's always clicking Jump Kick, I assume, because when I take the Bounce, I need to make sure that he doesn't Sword Stance up. That'd be very awkward. So I'm gonna have to pre-damage just a little bit. Who's taking on the Salazzle? Probably Infernape with a Cherry Berry combined with... Oh, this guy just always takes on the Salazzle. Just bring this guy in on whatever with the Cherry Berry and then just Earth Power kill it. Yeah, if you get Pidgeot in on the Sawsbuck when it's chipped just a little bit, you're always good. Just gotta make sure to show this thing a kill with Jump Kick. If I show it the kill with Jump Kick, I should be able to always switch into Ape and just always kill it. This looks good. Just need like one more backup to this Sawsbuck probably. Which I guess, if anything, I would just have to dodge a headbutt from him. Alright. Make sure to do pre-damage. Pre-damage the Togi. Pre-damage the Togi. I might have to calculate whatever that pre-damage is, but should work. Bounce can miss, so I might as well just pre-damage to 76 no matter what. That's just makes it easy. So, Ludi, make sure to put on the Miracle Seed. Togi can come in with, just in case, I can always just go him with the Citrus Berry. So I can also just bring in the Ape if I really wanted to. Ape just fries this guy as long as he doesn't come in. Even if he did come in on the bounce, it would be fine. I would just have to put on Cherry Berry, I would assume. But I kind of like Ape for this last guy, but also Seismic Toad is also just good. Ape could always just be the backup for this guy, so just put a Cherry Berry if I really wanted to on this guy. And this guy just put a Pecha Berry on. Yeah, if I'm ever baiting Venom Shock, I can go to Togedemaru, go into this Cloister, just put on a Raspberry on him. Okay, so Miracle Seed, Citrus, Cherry. Should always be good. Make sure to pre-damage. Alright, so Togi will want to pre-damage to 76. Oh wait, how can we pre-damage a Togi? He's fuck. He's shit. Whatever. Ape can always just come in on this guy, I would believe, and just kill him. So don't even play games. Just if we just bring out, or on this Ludicolo. Oh, Ludicolo is always baiting out the bounce anyways, or anything. So we just go to fucking Ape with the Cherry Berry. It should always be safe. Don't play games. Just fucking. It's guaranteed we're never dead to any crits from this guy on Ape. No pre-damage, right? Cool. Okay, let's go full screen. Turn this off. Okay. So, turn 1 we are going to be doing the best strat of just clicking Fake Out. Now this guy is going to always be clicking Focus Blast here. We don't really care because we're just going to heal up all of that HP back. If he misses, doesn't matter. If he hits us with a crit, we're going to heal up most of it anyways. Doesn't matter. We're always baiting out the Sawsbuck. For bounce. This thing does have a power herb, so that bounce always will just go right away. We switch into our Ape right here, who is never dead to any crits. I triple checked this so many times. Okay, it's fine. We have a Cherry Berry for this, and we always outspeed this thing, and we kill it with Overheat. No reason to fake out. So on my Ape, at my current HP, this thing can only be clicking Venoshock. It should always be clicking Venoshock. It can never click Flamethrower. Doesn't really matter though, because our Seismitoad in the back, just don't even play games with it, just switch into Seismitoad. Oh, because it's first turn, it can click Toxic. But we just straight up kill this thing with Earth Power. Okay. Wants to live. Alright, let's ban this guy. Loading shit. Alright, we got one more fight until CRR. Let's go. Yeah, pre-damaging Togi is so hard because we don't have the corrosion or whatever that is. What is that? Salazzle yet. Alright, so we got one more fight. Got Triathlete Jasmine. Until we get to CRR. So the cool thing about this fight is this Choice Scarf Close Combat Scraffy. And also, this is your first introduction into Zoroark. So you guys have to pay attention when it comes in, just to make sure that it does like the illusion. It's not like that much of a secret when it comes in, as long as you're paying attention. Wow, damn, this thing's fast. So I should always have Togi to take this on. I can just bring a Chesto Berry. And if he Will-O-Wisps, we'll just take an extra turn. The problem is this is baiting random move from Zoroark. Do we really care? We don't really care because we just switch in no item Monferno or Infernape and kill this thing. And then on this close combat guy, who wants to take this guy on? Hatterene just always comes in and just deals with him, taking care of business. Otherwise, this guy gets a little scary with his close combats. I would have had to pivot around a bunch. Hat just comes in and fucks him up with Dazzling Gleam or anything, really. Alright, should be a 3-mon fight. Let's just bring a backup for everything, so in case I needed something for the Rapidash. How does Pidgeot do? Where are you? There. I mean, you're faster, so it doesn't really matter. Against the Zoroark, if I really need something, I always just bring Pangoro. And against this scrappy guy in the back, I mean, I would just need Effect Spore at that point to pop off, but we have a hat that just trivializes it. Oh, I was looking for hat here. You know what? I feel bad that this guy's in this box all alone. I was doing it because I'm waiting for him, but let's just put him at the bottom of the box here, so he can be part of the gang. Alright. Pangoro right here. Alright, so Togi's taking on this guy. We're just going to put a chest on him. If we get Will-O-Wisp, it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Simul's kill it in 2 anyways. The most realistic cover I would need would be on this Rapidash, actually. So let me actually try to create like some type of counter. I mean, I guess Pidgeot, because he is faster, would always be good. But this guy, regardless, should be doing good. Let's go Chesto on him. For the Zoroark, we can always come in on anything. Just go no item on Ape because it's easier. For the guy right here, just go with Citrus, just in case I need to bring him in on something else. Same with this guy. Oops. Pangoro could come in always on this guy. Put a Citrus on him. This guy is also a Citrus. Alright. Let's turn off the music. This. Go full screen. Don't click Nuzzle because this thing has a Lumberry. Alright, if we don't see Will-O-Wisp, then we're chillin'. Pretty sure. Alright, so here we always click Fake Out turn 1. Let's just see Hypnosis make this easy. Okay, or Play Rough, that's fine. This is baiting out Zoroark right here. For a random move. We don't really care, we're just gonna switch into Ape. Perfect. And we always outspeed and kill this thing with Sky Uppercut, no need to fake out. Now comes Close Combat Guy. We always switch into Hat here. Even at crit, max it can do is 35. We always just kill this thing with anything, but the most damage is Dazzling Gleam. Okay. We're up to CRR. Let's go. We have some stuff we gotta do real quick. Here. Make sure I didn't miss any items. Let's turn this off. I got Shockwave. I think I got Nightshade. I'll have to check. Check my TMs. Got Nightshade, yep, and we got Shockwave, yep. Alright, we're up to CRR. Let's see what I currently had planned for this thing. So we have Swampert as our one. The current squad I have are these 6 right here. Let me bring out my notepad because I know I need to do some stuff before I even go into this fight. I need to get hit off like the top of my head. I remember I need hidden power from hidden power on my Pangoro. But I also want to check when and if I ever get Play Rough because I like having a fairy type move on him. But yeah. So this is CRR. Setting up my notepad. So let's look it up real quick. Pangoro. So unfortunately you never learn Covet again. But after this set, well, it learns Brick Break normally, but we taught it that Brick Break. This guy isn't useful for the rest of the fight, I don't think. If I really felt frisky, if he was healthy enough, I could bring him in on Houndoom. But I guess whenever clicking Covet on this guy, you really never. You're always going to be clicking one of your stab moves, so I guess bringing out the hidden power is always good. What is my hidden power? Let's look at the scripts. Hidden powers. Oh. Pangora's poison, so it's not doing shit. It's mainly just there as a special move so that this Indeedee is more likely to click Light Screen or Reflect. And I guess I have to go Citrus because if he does click me with a Hyper Voice and crits me, then I can Citrus back up and take another Hyper Voice. So we always go Pangoro with Citrus. Oh, but no, we want him... Fuck, I forgot. This is very, very important because we want him pre-damaged. this is where the risk came in, because we're risking it at the beginning on a really low chance to make the rest of the fight go pretty swimmingly. Because we want to bait out this arena afterwards. We don't want to bait out the Halucha. We would love to bait out Halucha because this looks great, but when he's actually out in Psychic terrain, he gets the Unburden boost, and he ends up using his Psychic Seed, which makes it so his acrobatics actually see rolls to kill. And now it's like up in the air whether it's acrobatics or close combat. I don't have something that can comfortably come in on both of those, unfortunately. I looked through my box, and this was the main puzzle of this fight. So the idea is to just try to get in this arena early. So we want to pre-damaged to... I think just 92. Because it always just looking at the max rolls of it if it can kill, I believe, right? Should be the max roll, I'm pretty sure. Because then I can actually pre-damage a little bit higher. Even though we kind of want the low kick, we don't want the drop kick. So this is kind of stupid to even ask, because it doesn't even matter. We would always just pre-damage to the lowest roll of this thing, which would be 78. Because we kind of want low kick regardless. That's interesting. So if it's a guaranteed... Now I know that in case I ever need it, for a guaranteed crit move on the post-KO switch in AI, those are random rolls. Okay, cool. So then the idea is to get this Serena in. We're going to switch into Toga tomorrow, so... Turn 1. We are going to Brick Break. Turn 2, we're going to Brick Break. Assuming that this thing doesn't click Hyper. Because alternatively, I could be full HP on this guy, but then I'm baiting out random move between this thing, and then the fight becomes 50-50 on this. Because I need to make sure that we can get out one of those moves. The whole point of this puzzle that I was having again is like, I can't bait out which move comes in or out, whether it was close combat or acrobatics, and this is my one way of seeing it, but it's not just, that doesn't happen just yet. So on the low kick, we would switch into this baits low kick from Serena. So then turn 3, switch in Togi for, how much percentage would I be taking? Because this is where I'm actually like looking at this, for max 23%. Turn 4, we would be clicking U-turn, I believe. Oh, because he's clicking knockoff here. So then we want Infernape. Toga Demaru. I don't know what item yet, but Infernape, no item. U-turn on knockoff to Infernape, who Infernape would be taking for max 22%. Turn 5. That should always kill the U-turn into that. Yeah. Overheat and kill. What is this bait? This should bait always close combat. Fuck, wait, this isn't baiting just close combat. Wait, hold on. No, this should always bait acrobatics. Wait, he won't be seeing the kill though yet. Fuck, wait. He won't be seeing a kill just yet. Because I'll only have taken that. So this will be slow kill from Swampert, I would assume. Or I guess we would Mega Drain into Mega Drain. Can we go Citrus actually on this guy? Let's see. Yeah, we can. This does not bait acrobatics from Hawlucha, but assuming that my Ludicolo should be max HP after all of the shit that happens, because I would be coming in on an attack, I'd be taking another Earthquake and healing a decent amount on this. Damn, it could just be random moves, and then my pre-damaging doesn't even matter. If I can bait out Liquidation, that would be great, but the problem is I'm always baiting out Earthquake or whatever. Depending on Ludi's HP, that would be unfortunate. This doesn't bait Hawlucha like I wanted it to. Because if it did, it would be seeing close combat, which is the problem. We have to kill Swampert, but if Swampert... If I'm like below 87%, then it's a random move. And that would be just sack Pangoro, but I feel like I have a line here. I just got to get the Holucha in on a guaranteed move. But he doesn't. He's got maybe healing 48%. And I should be good on this. I should be good, because I'll be healing... Well, no, that'll be... Yeah, because I'll be healing up most of that HP back. I should be able to bait out this thing. If anything, then I'll have to steer a little bit. What do I want on Togedemaru? Because I'm going to be switching back and forth between these guys. I think you definitely want Citrus on Togi. Ludi, you definitely want Citrus. Hatterene? Citrus. And... who was the last one? Houndoom. Why am I bringing Houndoom again? Oh, because if I can kill the Serena, that's why. If I can... if I can kill the Serena with Houndoom, that's the big thing. Alright, so... this thing will always be using... that's... oh, this is the solution right here. Hold on. I got it, I think. Oh, fuck. But it could be clicking Drop Kick on the switch. Because he'll be taking 12% from that, so he'll be taking 52, so I need something that does 48. And Fire Fang does it. As long as I don't get Drop Kick. If I get Drop Kicked... and I can't bring... so Houndoom, we would want no item, though, I don't think. I guess then on the Ape, you can always go Citrus Berry. But realistically, why is Ape ever coming back in? Whether you go Citrus or not, what's the difference in knockoff power versus none? You'd be taking like 12%. And this guy also with no item takes like nothing when you come in. I like the no damage on these guys if you're ever doing that, but realistically, these guys coming in on... I think this is looking fine, honestly. Let me go to the bathroom real quick and then maybe we'll set this up and go. I am back. I guess there is a chance we would be sacking Houndoom on this fight. Or even Pangoro, but I think this is looking pretty good. So let's get the team all ready.
What?
Whoops. How's my mic though? I'm trying to hear it through my own thing. Let's see. It's so low. What the fuck? Hold on. Let me turn off the music and let me try to hear this. What if I move it closer? Hello? No? Still a little bit low, I think. Let me turn up my mic. Is that better? Let's see. Still fucking low. Let me go to the headset settings. See that? I just gotta try to talk louder, I guess. Alright. Anyways. Fuck it. We'll deal with that after CRR. I'm focused, I'm locked in. Let's fucking win this fight.
Yeah, okay.
Let's grab this real quick. Alright, let's get all the mons all set up. So, Pangoro, Togi, Infernape, Houndoom. Looking good. Let's get the items. Citrus on you, Citrus on Togi, Citrus on you, Citrus on you, and no item on the other two. We got a pre-damage Pangoro 278. Two more. Let's go teach Pangoro some hidden power real quick. bring over the new sets real quick. Calc. Just double check everything one more time. Check my items. Pangoro's down to, or items so citrus on him. We have citrus on Togi, Infernape, no item, citrus, and citrus. Should be good. This guy we just taught hidden power. Just trying to think. Also, he's pre-damaged to exactly 78. Is that what I want? Yep. Okay. CRR time. Let's turn off the music. Turn this on. Alright. We're really likely to get through here deathless. Really likely. We have one singular 50-50 that makes it just a little bit scary so that we're risking a couple more crits, but... And if we have to risk those crits, then we're going to be sacking either Houndoom or Pangoro. But altogether, I'm pretty confident that this is very low risk. Okay. Here we go. Alright, so we're leading off with this Pangoro. He's pre-damaged. We'll get to that in a minute. So, right now, this guy is 88% has an 88% chance to click either Reflect or Light Screen. It could always fast twit kill me with Hyper Voice, but because it has Light Clay, and because we just taught Ancient Power Poison, we have both a special and a physical move, it's really likely to click Reflect or Light Screen. We don't want to see Hyper Voice here. So we're going to click Brick Break right here. That's perfect. Now let's just see one more Reflector Light Screen. It's 88% right here. Perfect. Now the reason we're pre-damaged is because if we weren't pre-damaged, we would be baiting out a random move from the Hawlucha in the back. Now it would be like 75% to click the right move, but if it clicks the wrong move, we would be screwed. But instead, now it's going to always be forcing Serena to come in because it sees a fast kill with low kick. Now, we don't want to stay in on this thing. We're going to switch to our Togedemaru to take this low kick. He takes it like a champ. This is going to force this Serena to take just a little bit of chip damage. That's fine. Takes poison barbs. Now this thing is, we really want to see knockoff here. This is the 50-50 right here. If this thing clicks knockoff, we are going to have a really good fight. If this thing clicks drop kick, we're getting a little bit scary. Let's just see knockoff. Let's just see knockoff. Come on. Perfect. That's literally perfect. The reason this is perfect is because we need to show the Hawlucha in the back a fast kill with close combat without it seeing a kill with acrobatics. And at this HP, that always accomplishes this. And if we had drop kick right now, then that means our Fire Fang wouldn't kill at this range because we would have -1 attack. So now Fire Fang should be able to outspeed and kill this thing. Okay, should be bringing out the Hawlucha now. This is the demon of this fight. I had to literally do all of my lines. Like, I had to do 5 lines because of this fucking demon right here. Alright, so right now he has the special defense boost, right? That's what it is. Yep, cool. So this thing always has to click close combat as it sees a fast kill into me. We're going to switch into our Hatterene right here. Perfect. So now, this is where we just don't want to see crits. Less crits are better. So right now, he's going to always be clicking acrobatics. We're going to switch into Togi here. Perfect. He's going to take just a little bit of chip damage. Now, usually, because of Psychic Terrain, you cannot click a priority move. But, because he is a flying type, that doesn't apply to him. So we can always click Fake Out here. And he cannot sit up still because he's seeing a fast kill with close combat. So we're just going to switch right back into our Hatterene. So now he's going to be -2 defense and -1 special defense. Cool. And again, we're still showing this thing as slow kill right now. We could have easily taken a risk on a 1 in 16 crit, but all of this is to avoid the 1 in 16 crit that this acrobatics would kill. So now this thing's always clicking acrobatics. We switch back into Togi. Get a little bit more chip damage on this thing. Probably proc our citrus. We can always click Fake Out right here. Alright, so we just need to do one more pivot cycle. Togi's getting a little bit low, which is a little bit unfortunate because we kind of need him for the Gardevoir, but we're going to have to see how that goes. Alright, so he's -3 defense and -2 special defense. One more pivot should be able to kill him. Let's not get crit on Togi. Very important. Come on. Don't get crit. Good. Now Fake Out will always kill. Now who's this baiting? This is baiting Fast Kill Flamethrower from Houndoom, which is good. Now, we could have easily gone an item on Infernape, but it was just safer not going an item in case that drop kick happened and some unlucky things happened. But I would have preferred to have gone an item, but I just felt like it was safer not to go an item on our Infernape. But anyways, here, on the Flamethrower, we can always switch into our Infernape. And then we are going to outspeed and kill this thing with... This thing shouldn't be able to use Pursuit, right? We always outspeed and kill this thing with Sky Uppercut. Critical, it's fine. If we're gonna get crit, that's one of the places we'd like to get crit. Sky Uppercut always kills. Should be baiting out slow kill, either Earthquake or Liquidation. Now, do we want to do any pivots? Probably not. It's probably just Ludi clutch the fuck up. Alright, Ludi. It's your moment. This is your moment, Ludi. Do not click Fake Out. We always click Mega Drain on this thing. Okay, that's a lot of damage. This thing doesn't see boosted Avalanche, as far as I know. It only should be clicking Earthquake here, or it could be clicking Curse. If it clicks Curse, we're golden. This is fine. It's going to be triggering his Rindo Berry. After the healing, we are never dead to an Earthquake crit. With the higher HP, the probably more likely we can bait out the right moves. Never puts him into Torrent or anything. You dumb motherfucker. Alright. Now we can just kill this thing with Mega Drain. Alright, so this is always baiting exactly Psyshock from the Gardevoir. Now, unfortunately, Togi's got to take this guy on. If Togi can come in, Ironhead almost always kills. It's an 81% chance to kill. Problem is Togi is dead to crits, I believe. So I need a little bit of chip on this thing. Mighty Anna's never dead to a Moonblast crit. This thing is always clicking exactly Psyshock right now. So always clicking exactly Psyshock. Because we are slower. Let me just look up the AI for Icy Wind. Should be fine. Don't believe it can click that because we're faster. It should be +5 because we are... sorry, because we are slower. Perfect. Now we are never dead to a crit on this thing, so we can get some chip on this. We can click Crunch on this thing. Highest damaging move. That's fine. Oh, right. That can lower that, but that doesn't matter. So this thing's always clicking exactly Moonblast. Defense drop. We can just mark that. Alright. So this thing's always clicking Moonblast. So we could kill this thing with Hatterene. Oh, no, we can't. Because we're a little bit low. Can Ludi come in? I really don't want to sack here. I feel like I have a good position. And... so, let me just see real quick. So, Crunch, how much did that roll do? Oh, I'm on the wrong screen. Whoops. Did this entire fight on the wrong screen? Did about 42, so that was a little min roll right there. If this guy had any faster speed, he would just be able to 2-hit KO this thing. Which I probably I couldn't even do that. I don't have any more hard scales. So I can always get out of this fight, no matter what, if I sack something right here. This thing's always clicking Moonblast. Let me just take a second and see if I can get through this. Ludicolo's slower. If I wanted to risk a crit, so like let's just say right now he's using Moonblast. How much would Togi be taking? Togi is only dead to Moonblast crit. If I got Moonblast crit, we'd be losing Togedemaru, which is 1 in 16. I don't know if that's worth it. I don't know if I can guarantee Icy Wind. And I don't know if I want to risk my Togedemaru on a 116 crit. To save the life of someone else. Let's keep on exploring our options real quick. This thing also could click no, I can't click Destiny Bond, I don't think. What's Destiny Bond AI? If it's faster and dies to a Mon, it's +7 most of the time. This thing could just be clicking... oh no, but never mind. So it's +7, but right now he's showing a fast kill, so that's always going to be clicking that. So he's never clicking Destiny Bond here. Ape is also dead to crits from this guy. Hatterene's also dead to crits. Psyshock doesn't really help. Getting Psyshock, I don't think. So it's whether I want to risk my Pokemon for 6% or get the sack. Alright, fuck it. You know what? We're risking Togi, I believe. Fuck it. Please don't get crit. Please don't get crit. Please do not get crit. Please do not get crit. Please do not get crit. Come on. Please do not crit. Yes! Alright, let's fucking go. Iron Head always kills. Let's fucking go. Okay. Let's fucking go. No deaths through CRR, let's go. Oh wait. Let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. That was fucking stressful. I probably shouldn't have risked my token tomorrow, but what are you gonna do? It was 6%, otherwise just fucking, just sack. Alright, so we can get to our new damage, or, level cap. Do we save our game? Let's see. I believe we get to 42 now is our cap. Let's fucking go. So we're soon gonna get Kingdra, which is pretty nice. Let's level up some mons. Let's turn this off. Let's turn on. Yes, I'm still a little bit shaken up. I fucking risked my guy, but didn't get punished, luckily. Pangoro, what do you learn? Learns Brick Break, but we already have that, so he's not gonna learn anything. Togi learns Electro Web. Fuck. I have an Electro Web TM. And Togi's Nuzzle's also just really good, but I haven't been using it really at all. Because Togi just gets one shot by a lot of things now. But if I need Electro Web, I have a TM for it, so I think keeping Nuzzle is probably fine. Infernape, what do you learn? Aura Sphere, but that's special, we don't care about that. I don't think, we'd rather keep, I would assume, Sky Uppercut. Houndoom. Flamethrower. Oh, and Foul Play? Interesting. This guy also doesn't really have the highest attack stat, I don't think. Pull up the Pokedex. Where is this? I feel like I typed this guy. I look this guy up so often. I mean, his attack stat isn't the worst. It's 90 still. But I think having Foul Play is always really good. Because they always have 31 IVs too. But I mean, who are you mainly clicking this on? You're mainly clicking this against psychic types. That's the problem. But it does have a higher base power. So it does make up for it. And my attack stat, what are my stats? I have 16 attack, but like they would have 31 usually. Like I have 79. Like let's just take for instance, I was clicking against the Guard of War who had 55 attack stat. I just feel like Crunch might be more consistent. I guess if I want a physical attack though, this Foul Play might actually be niche and nice. Because sometimes it just might fry someone. Like who's a like I guess Gallied it would be good against. It's either Crunch or Foul Play. Like if I didn't have Crunch there, like let me just see how much Foul Play would have done. Would have done significantly less. Crunch is just more consistent, I would assume, than Foul Play. Like, you can always get the dream situation of a Galley coming in, but at the same time, like, that's really, like, one example, I would assume. Because what else are you clicking Crunch on? Like, other ghost types? Like, physical ghost types? Who the fuck is this, like, a physical ghost type, usually, that you're clicking this on? Like, maybe if you kept this all the way till, like, the end for the Marshadow, but you're probably not even bringing this against Marshadow. And that thing's also fighting, I'm pretty sure, too. So, like, what, Bennett, I guess? At that point, like, you're getting to the point where it's, like, barely even noticeable. I think keeping Crunch is always good. Flamethrower, always over Flame Burst, I would assume. Alright, Hatterene, what do you learn? Ludicolo, what do you learn? Knockoff? Definitely want knockoff. Knockoff is such a good move. Like, I've never fucking clicked Bubble Beam, I feel like, on this guy. And we're gonna learn Surf soon. I think I'd rather have knockoff than Bubble Beam. Like, you're never coming out and clicking this guy for a fucking Bubble Beam, I feel like. Let's change over counters. Alright, Seismitoad. It's Poison Jab, which we could have learned already, I guess. Probably should have explored that, actually. But what is Seismitoad? Attack is 95, special attack's 85. Like, if I ever really wanted to learn Poison Jab, I could always just go teach it. But I forgot about that. Alright, Pidgeotto. Or Pidgeot. Learns Brave Bird? Okay. the problem is dual wing beat just so good. But Brave Bird just comes in, just fries. But dual wing beat's really good against focus sashes. Let's look up our Pidgeot real quick. Like, this thing's only really good when it becomes Mega Pidgeot. And then it's like special attack goes crazy with no guard and shit. So then you would be getting rare air slash for that, but like, we're still an 80 attack Mon right here. I guess the Brave Bird makes it so this thing does 120. It's one of the best moves for like one-shotting things, and it is fucking fast. If the only reason we're ever using dual wing beat is to break focus sashes when we have fake out Mons, I guess it's better to just always go Brave Bird. Alright, Parasect, what are you learning? Am I on the right screen? I'm on this screen. I'm on a different screen, but it's fine. You're always learning Synthesis. Like, I don't think you're ever getting the chance to click Synthesis on this guy anymore. Like, this thing's just waiting patiently to get Leech Life, I would assume. Even though he is a, oh no, he is a, oh well, Leech Life is a physical attack. Like, this thing just dies most of the time. I mean... I guess when you come in on clicking Spore, it's really difficult because of Effect Spore is the problem. So you would have to come out in like a special type anyways. Like, I think Spore and this guy is kind of overstayed his welcome, but... He could be good for catching like later on Mons, I would assume. I just don't know whenever you're clicking Synthesis though. I guess if you're trying to Toxic Synth him, but you'd have to come in, take a hit, use Toxicate to hit, and then you're probably slower, so you're taking 3 hits right there. And at that point, like, there's probably so many other mons that can do things in those 3 turns, and, like, you can't do it against flying types, like... This thing's just... It's bug grass, so it's weak to everything on the fucking planet, it feels like. Besides maybe ground types. And, like, ground types at that point, like, usually have a lot of coverage. But if for some reason they didn't, I just don't see you ever clicking Toxic either. I guess just Synth just for that niche case, but Carnivine learns Leaf Storm, good. Better than Leaf Tornado. Leaf Storm is fucking hype. Alright, Dreadnought, what do you learn? Liquidation, cool. That's always welcome. Let me just look up Strong Jaw moves. Like, what are they affected? So Jaw Lock is, Ice Fang would be. What else does this guy learn? He doesn't learn any other jaw moves. So always just taking Liquidation over Razor Shell is probably just better. Yep. Alright, Kingler, what are you learning? Ice Hammer? I don't know if that's worth it. What is the base power on Ice Hammer? It's 100. Lowers the user's speed. I mean, if you're ever coming out to click X Scissor, you're probably just wanting to click Ice Hammer, I would assume. Because then you can Ice Hammer into Aqua Jet always. This thing just does more damage. And I have Bug type moves out the wazoo, I think. Okay, so you, Lilligant, and Glocktillery. I have to get those items off people. Take the items off these people. Whoops. The useless Diggers bee. He had his one moment against that Combuskin and Broly's gym. After that, he's done kinda nothing. I mean, Super Fang's probably just doing more damage right now than, like, when are you ever bringing this thing out to fucking click Hyper Fang, I feel like? Super Fang doing 50 is always just good. This thing's not fucking one-shotting anything anymore. Amphiros, what do you learn? Nothing. Seadra, is there any reason to delay you? No. You learn nothing. Ursaring, I know I need to probably delay this guy soon. Let's see, so to 42 you don't learn anything new, so you can always just level up. Lilligant learns entrainment. I don't know what the fuck that does. Let's see. Makes the foe mimic the user gaining its ability. I feel like this thing could be decently good. But I think this guy with Magical Leaf is always really good. I just don't know when you're going to be clicking entrainment, I guess. I guess if you really want to get rid of an ability. This thing never gets another healing move. It will eventually get Leaf Storm and or Solar Beam. I feel like entrainment can be good though. But Magical Leaf I know is really good for the upcoming section after Norman split. I just don't know how good it is because I've never been to that part before. Like, Energy Ball we're never getting rid of. Giga Drain might be the one I would get rid of. Synthesis, though, it just sounds so good, but I guess... Like, when are you clicking Synthesis and not clicking Giga Drain? I guess if you're coming in on a move and wanting to heal up a little bit. Alright, fuck it, we can't bother with that, I don't think. Octillery, or it's Ice Beam, which I think is just better than Aurora Beam. Yep. Okay, I think that's all of our mons. Yep, Basculins. Unfortunately, we leveled him up. We probably should have kept it because now we're going to lose out on Shadow Sneak, but can't worry about that now. Okay, bring the new guys all into the calculator. Okay, start looking at next fights. So how many fights do we have until Norman's gym? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have 8 fights, and I believe it's... How many until the encounter? I believe it's 6 into the encounter. I believe it's right before Roma Lady Daisy. You get the encounter. I might have to take a break because I start playing a little bit bad after... How long have I been doing? 2 hours? 2 hours I usually start playing a little bit worse, but let's see if I can maybe get one fight out of the way. Let's see how I'm feeling. Let's get some better... Let's switch to the song. Let me grab a drink right down here. Starting off hot with a double battle. Oh, that's fun. Against a focus sash guy. Yeah. Just what I wanted. Let's take a look at it. Isabel and Caleb. So who are they leading? They lead Lycanroc Dust and Kangaskhan. So you really want to focus, I'm pretty sure you want to focus down the Kangaskhan side first because it has Fake Out. Sucker Punch can just ruin your day. It's annoying, and you don't want to deal with the Gluttony Salic Berry guy probably right away. This guy also has a Focus Sash. Again, this 2v1 ASAP is probably priority number 1. So let's see real quick. Infernape, I just want to see if you die to this guy. You don't die to this guy. You also don't kill this guy straight up. Can anyone kill this guy straight out? I don't think so. So Infernape would be able to kill this guy. What about Kingler? Can you... I could bring out Kingler to go really low on this thing. Problem is that I'm baiting out Rock Slides, and you really don't want to be baiting out Rock Slides, I don't think. So unless you can't kill this left side, I guess you could try to focus down the left side with Fake Out into Sky Uppercut, and you'd be baiting out probably... You'd be beating out this guy in the back, which I can always just kill with Overheat on the 3rd turn. That might be the solution right there. I am faster. So maybe focusing down the left side is probably the way to go. So you would go, and you'd be baiting out Fake Out from the Kangaskhan, and then always just a random move into him. Can I just come in with... I can just come in with Ludi at that point. Well, turn 1, so turn 1 and on turn 2 we'd come in and we'd kill the Lycanroc. We'd probably just bring in Ludi on any moves, which he would be fine. We'd be able to Fake Out the Kangaskhan and just kill the Victory Bell, and that would always be fine, I would assume. So that would be turn 3, and then on that next turn, does Kangaskhan never sees any kills into this guy. We would just have like the 2v1 spot, basically right there. And we can always just get, if we just get Dreadnought in, we can always fry this guy in the back. Who's killing this guy? I mean, probably Pangoro, if I had to guess. Pangoro can come in on anything besides like a Hammer Arm. I have a lot of slots. I mean, also just fucking Hatterene comes in on anything besides a return. This guy always basically click and return though. He's gonna always be clicking returns, so who can take the returns? Pidgeot? I mean, as long as it wasn't guaranteed Hammer Arm, Togi can always take it. Then you have the triple Fake Out core, so if you just get the triple Fake Out core working against this guy, you just win always. Triple Fake Out core is always good to bring. Alright, so let's say that I want to lead Infernape, and I want to... Let me just make sure Infernape isn't showing any kills, right? Not showing kills to either. So we can always bring out Kingler really low. What would I pre-damage? Pre-damaged to... I just want to make sure also Accelerock would never do bad on this guy. We would be dead to crits actually if he did Well, on the first turn, then I wouldn't just fake out. I would sky uppercut into Mach Punch, so this guy never gets to move. So this guy would only be hitting into Bluty. That would make sense on it. So turn 1, we want to pre-damage the Kingler to 15. I don't know what items I want, but I'm just gonna put no item on Kingler, so I don't have to worry about that fiasco disaster I had with the citrus berry that almost went bad. So turn 1, we wouldn't be using fake out. We would be using sky upper cut the lichen rock and use protect. What would this bait? This baits. No one should ever be looking into this. This should bait random. Oh, but the problem with not using fake out is you could get rock slid. But then, because then you're showing kills, you have to use fake out on this first turn. Fake out lichen rock and protect. Realistically, it's very unlikely he would be clicking Excel Rock. It would be 1 in whatever, I would assume. I mean, what if I just didn't pre-damage? I just didn't pre-damage. I didn't care about fake out. Let me just look at what fake out is. Fake out's +9. So, I mean, if you just show it fast kills, which I believe we do, just don't fake out to that. You fake out to bait out return, and no, you always want to bait out Excel Rock, so 33 or rocks. No, that would be Rock Slide, yeah. So then you can never click that. So you want to pre-damage to 33 actually, because at 33 HP you'd be baiting out Rock Slide from the Lichen Rock, which we would be faking out anyways, and then able to sky uppercut it. And on this guy at 33 HP, you're either baiting out Hammer Arm or Return. So this baits Rock Slide from Lichen Rock and Hammer Arm / Return from Kang into Kingler. So we're just gonna fake out and protect. This baits same thing. So then turn 2 we would sky uppercut Lichen Rock and switch to Ludicolo. I just want to make sure that it won't do the priority because it should be showing a slow kill. Let me just... We should be showing a fast kill into this thing. So it should never be clicking Excel Rock, I don't assume. I'm pretty sure this thing should never be clicking Excel Rock. Just trying to make sure. But it's not also slower. That's the thing. It's faster. But it's slower to this guy, so that's why priority would get a plus 11. But it doesn't have any other score, so let me just make sure. It should be plus 12, plus 14 for the first couple moves for the fast kill. Yeah. It should always prioritize the fast kill, which it has into Kingler. That's fine. So this baits. Oh shit! This Kangaskhan's air focus. So this wouldn't even work anyways, I don't assume. But into the Kingler, if we pre-damage to 33, it's seeing a rock slide. It should never be clicking hammer arm as far as I understand. It should be always seeing return kill. Why did I say it was baiting hammer arm? There's gotta be a reason I said that. $33 only baits rock slide from, or it could be baiting stomping tantrum. This is overlapping rolls, but we don't really care. It's never Excel Rock. From this guy, if we're at 33, it's only ever baiting hammer arm, so it's always just baiting out return. So we should be able to actually bring in Togedemaru on the return. And we could actually have pre-damage Togedemaru to always bait out hammer arm, I would assume. Oh, but we can't fucking pre-damage Togedemaru is the problem. I guess I could always switch into Dreadnought. I just don't really want the Kangaskhan focusing my Infernape, I don't think. But I'm never dead to a hit from him. Do I have a second Protect Mon? I do not. Yeah, because I couldn't stay in on Togi then. And I really probably wouldn't want to stay in on Dreadnought, I would assume. I mean, overall, I'm just overthinking it, really, because you don't want to switch into Ludi, though. Probably just switch into Togedemaru. Or even just Dreadnought. Well, Dreadnought is for the guy in the back, so never mind, so... I guess I could always just switch into Togedemaru. Just need to make sure that no matter what, at 33 HP, he'd never be dead to Hammer Arm. Which would be fine. I'll be able to U-turn, and Sky Uppercut, I think, would always kill. Yeah, U-turn into Sky Uppercut would always kill that guy. So on turn 2, I would switch into... So this baits, I guess Digger's Meat might be always pretty hype. Just trying to think if I can bait the right moves. I mean, I could I pre-damage real quick? So let me see real quick. So 105 minus 48 gets you to 57. We need to be at 96. So if I'm at 96, can this always see a kill? Or can I always kill? I should always be free. As I would never be dead to a crit at that point. So I could always just bait out return. That's what I really want. Parasect. I think Parasect's good to switch in. On that, because then I'm always baiting out return, I think. Parasect would be pre-damaged to 96. And let's say I did get crit. Or if this guy high rolls, let's see. So the problem is I don't want to be at the wrong HP. So like let's say I went Oranberry right now. So I'm at 96. I take 57 plus 10 gets me to 49. But what's half my HP? That would proc it. So 105 divided by 2. So at 52 I would take it. So let's say I take 96 minus 52 gets me to 44 plus 10 gets me to 54, which would be too high. So I think I want to go like one right above crit range, I would assume. What if I went 86? Is that too low? Because then I would be at 11. That's not really helping for the sucker punches. And if we get crit, we can always figure it out with Looty and shit. But I think going 96 is always good with no item. So I make sure that this guy doesn't have anything to like live, right? Just overheat and kill. Heat the victory bell. And switch to Togi, I would assume. Yeah. Because then Togi would just be able to U-turn into Dreadnought, we would always just kill. Alright, this is looking pretty good. I think this is alright. I think this is 100% riskless at this point. Okay, so what item do I want on Infernape? Infernape should never be getting hit, I don't think. Who do I have to come in on this, on like random move, let's just say? Dreadnought is always good, but... Who do I have to come in on Drill Peck? Infernape should never be getting hit here, I don't think. So it should only ever be Drill Peck from this guy. And if it's Drill Peck, I should be able to go into Togi at that point. So, put in. Does it never melt ice kill this thing? Never melt ice. Yep. Okay, so on ape. Also, if we went wise glasses, does that always kill? It always kills. But no, we're gonna be using overheat. I'm pretty sure once. So it's just better to go citrus, I would assume, just in case I did get hit. No item on either of these two. Ludi gets a citrus. You get a never melt ice. And you would also get a citrus, Togi. Make sure to pre-damage both of them. What am I pre-damaging to? 33 and 96. Fuck, I already messed it up. Lol. I didn't realize it was so little. Okay. And you to 33. Oh fuck, that just go too much. Cool. Just double check. So 33 baits out either Stomping Tantrum or Rock Slide. Don't really care, never baits out Accelerock. Should always be baiting out only Return, not Hammer Arm or anything into this guy. This guy we always outspeed and kill with Overheat. On this guy we're using Fake Out into Sky Uppercut. This guy Return should never, Return crit never kills. Cool. Okay. Focus up. This probably is going to be our last battle. That took way too long to calc. I can feel myself slowing down. Okay. So at 33, this is always baiting in kills from both of them. We are going to be clicking Fake Out on this guy and Protect on you. Should be Return and whatever. Yeah, that guy's not getting to move. And that should always be Return. Good. Right there. So now Monkey is always going to be killing this guy with Sky Uppercut, I believe. And you're always switching into Parasect. Should never be Accelerock. Wait, why can that be Accelerock? Why can that be Accelerock? That is so confusing. That is really bad. Why can that be Accelerock? Just want to make sure my guy's never dead to any crits on anything. Alright, so no matter what, my Ape can always outspeed and overheat kill this guy. This guy should always be seeing a kill with Return. Yep, always seeing a fast kill with Return. We switch into Togi, I believe. never see anything with hammer arm or anything. Perfect. Now we always can click. We always outspeed with both of them. We can click U-turn into Sky Uppercut, and that should always... That doesn't always kill, actually. Because of Citrus. Let me just make sure I'm not dead any crits or anything. So most of this guy to my Infernape can do is 87, luckily, with a crit. So we should be able to always click Sky Uppercut and U-turn. Interesting, you can use that. Oh wait, this fucked, man. Shit. That killed. Shit. This is bad. So now I could be seeing a kill into either slot. That's bad. That's really bad. Alright, so into my Infernape, it can only ever be seeing Drill Peck. Who can take a Drill Peck? Dreadnought can take everything. Into my Togi, it's always seeing Drill Run. Who can take a Drill Run? Ludi can take a Drill Run, I believe. Okay. So Ape is taking only, or whatever, as we switch into Dreadnought. This guy right here is only ever the Porcupine, which I'm pretty sure he has to be attacking because he sees a fast kill. He's taking the Drill Run. We should always be able to go into Ludicolo here. Ow. Okay. Now we should always be able to kill this thing with Ice Fang and Fake Out. I fucked that up. I spent so much time and I still fucked it up. Yeah, I gotta call it there because I'm obviously playing bad. And I would like to keep this run on pace, so take a little bit of a break. I might be back on in like an hour, hour and a half or something maybe, if I'm feeling it. But, thank you for watching.